Britain is in a week of national mourning honoring the life of Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth's husband of 73 years died on Friday. That's 2 months before his 100th birthday. His birthday would have been June 10th. Over the weekend, members of the royal family talked about Philip and his loss. Holly Williams is outside Windsor Castle near London, where the Queen is in seclusion. Holly, what are you hearing about the Prince's funeral that's scheduled, I understand, for this Saturday?
Good morning. Well, Prince Philip's funeral will be held here at Windsor Castle inside St George's Chapel. That's where Harry and Meghan were married. The funeral will be televised, but because of COVID restrictions, only 30 people can attend. Across the United Kingdom, from Scotland to England and at sea, they remembered Prince Philip on Saturday with a 41-gun salute. A fitting tribute for a man who served this country as consort to the Queen for more than 7 decades and was a military hero in the Second World War.
My family and I miss my father enormously.
His eldest son and heir to the throne, Prince Charles, celebrated Philip's life.
My dear papa was a very special person who, I think above all else, would have been amazed by the reaction and the touching things that have been said about him.
For decades, Philip was regarded by some as the power behind the throne. Wesley Kerr, a former royal correspondent, told us a generational shift has already taken place inside the monarchy.
The Queen has been doing quite a lot less anyway, even pre-COVID. And all the big foreign tours are now done by Charles and William. That's been happening for some time.
But the younger members of the House of Windsor are a more complicated lot than the Queen and her husband, who appeared happily married for 73 years. Prince Andrew spoke of his family's loss, the first time he's been heard from since the Jeffrey Epstein scandal put an end to his public role as a royal.
And I feel very sorry and supportive of my mother, who's feeling it, I think, probably more than everybody else.
And while Meghan's pregnancy means she won't attend the funeral, Harry will be there, just weeks after the couple's bombshell interview with Oprah and allegations of racism within the royal family.
I think Harry will be greeted as a very, very close family member by his granny, by his father, by his brother and by his cousins. In a family, there are disputes, but I think togetherness, especially at the funeral of a great patriarch, I think is going to be the key thing.
We understand that Prince Harry is already here in the UK. One person who we have not seen since Prince Philip's death is his wife, the Queen. Tony.
Holly Williams in Windsor, England for us. Holly, thank you very much. I'd love to be a fly on the wall when Harry walks in and the family greets him.
At the end of the day, it's still family is what I say. It's interesting, though, to see what Andrew's saying, that the death of his dad leaves a huge void in his mom's life.
Yes.
And that the family, I understand, has been describing it as a miracle, that he just sort of died peacefully in his sleep. You know, everybody thought after he'd left the hospital that maybe there was a rally there. That's why I was wondering you know, how it actually happened. But I saw over the weekend different interviews, and they described it as a miracle.
Yeah.
I just think at the end of the day, what a beautiful way to go when your time comes, that you're very old, and that you can die peacefully in your sleep, surrounded by people that care about you.
He went where he wanted to go, when he wanted to go, and in the manner.
There's something beautiful about
There is
that.
something beautiful about it.